Welcome back to the 6th and final season of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we put our #1 ranking and undefeated season on the line as we take on the 7-3 USC Trojans. They're going to be led by their senior tight end Tyler Grabsky, who is a 94 overall with 85 speed. He may be a problem, along with their quarterback Sidney Young is a 91 overall with 80 speed. They also have an 87 overall left in, and then two 85 overall receivers with 94 and 96 speed, and their acceleration isn't exactly bad either. We are obviously still the #1 team in the country as of right now, but here is the rest of the top 12. As you guys know, they will take the top 12 teams into the playoffs here. I think as of right now, unless we lose the final 2 games, we should be in. I feel like even if we lose one of these last 2, which would obviously be a heartbreaker, we should still get in. And on top of trying to remain undefeated and the #1 team, we also have a man in the Heisman race. Quarterback Heath Hayes won it last year, looking to repeat as the Heisman winner this year. For a team that is sitting at 7-3, they have a really high offensive rating of a 91. This may be a shootout today, but I guess it's time to find out. Well, we are apparently going to get to play in some rain today in Los Angeles as we send it deep for the opening kickoff, and this should go for a touchback. They come out in shotgun now with 2 running backs in the backfield. On the first play of the game, they'll hand off to Brisson Fast, and he will end up with the first down for about a 15-yard run. Now they come out with a 5-wide set here. Young will drop back to the pass. A quick throw, and that gets to the running back somehow. They get another first down. I don't know how we did not deflect that one, but now a 1st and 10. Young back in shotgun again, will hand off to Walker, who goes to the outside. He'll get met and brought down, and they finally don't get a first down on a play. That's just a 6-yard gain. Now they come out in a pistol set here. Young will look to pass, rolling to the outside, now coming back to the other side, throwing downfield, and he finds Hill for a gain of 11 and the first down. Now it's an I formation. Young will drop back to the pass, and he gets sacked quickly for a loss of 4. I don't know what happened to the offensive line on that one, but I will gladly take that, as now Jason Newby owns the record for most sacks in a single career. But that sets up a 2nd and 14 now. He's going to line up under center and send a man in motion. He lines up on the left side, and Young will drop back to the pass under pressure, going downfield, and that should have been intercepted by Sean Smith. You cannot drop that one. Young back in shotgun again. Can we hold him to a field goal try? He will drop back to the pass here. Throwing to the outside, caught by Jackson, who will be immediately brought down, setting up a 4th and 4. So that does lead to a field goal try. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and USC will have a 3-0 lead. Following the kickoff, we get to take over at our own 20-yard line. Quarterback Heath Hayes comes out in shotgun. We're going to take the snap. It's going to be a read option, and I kind of read that wrong. That's a loss of 3. I don't think that was going to get anything either way. That leads to a 2nd and 13. Hayes is back in shotgun again. We'll drop back to the pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Holt, and he'll make that man miss, and Orlando Holt down the sideline across the 40, and nobody's going to get him. Touchdown, South City, on our first pass attempt of the day from 83 yards out. The only real downside is now USC's offense immediately gets to come back on the field. Young will start with a play action. Looking to go downfield, he's going to throw to the tight end, who is met immediately and brought down for a loss of 1. That is the first time they've gotten the tight end involved today. And now it's a 2nd and 11 with 2 running backs in the backfield. Young will look to pass, going over the middle, and there is nobody there. He overthrew the receiver, and that sets up a 3rd and long. If we can force a 3 and out here, that would be absolutely massive. A 5-wide set for the Trojans. Young will drop back to the pass. It's going to be a QB draw, and he gets hammered on the play. They will punt it back to the Triceratops. Stevens will get to field this punt at about the 40-yard line, and we're going to get the return into USC territory with a solid return down the sideline, and he gets tripped up near the 25. That's a 35-yard return. So now, on top of getting a 3 and out, we have great field position to start the next drive. Out of a pistol set, we're going to hand off to Nelson, who goes to the outside, and he will end up with a 4-yard carry. That now leads to a 2nd and 6. Hayes back in shotgun. We'll drop back to the pass. And we're going to throw this one towards the end zone. That's into double coverage, and it's going to get intercepted. I did not think the corner was going to follow Joel Taylor. I thought he was going to cut inside, and clearly not the right read. The booth is reviewing this for some reason. I'm pretty sure this is 3 feet down. That's easily a catch, even in the NFL. Yeah, unsurprisingly, that play stood. Now a 1st and 10, but that's going to be a false start on USC. That moves it back to be a 1st and 15 from the 15. USC will come out with an I formation this time. Young is lined up under center. He's going to take the snap. It's supposed to be an option to the outside. He kind of got hung up on his own blockers, but breaks a couple tackles, ends up with the first down, and is finally shoved out for a 28-yard run. That looked like it was going to be a disaster for the Trojans, but he managed to break a couple tackles and break a huge run. So now 1st and 10, another option to the outside. They'll get the pitch out to the running back who will break one tackle and then get met and brought down for a 4-yard run that time, and he appears to be injured. But it does set up a 2nd and 6. They come out in shotgun. Young will take the snap, hand off to Walker to go up the middle, and some great blocking and an easy first down into South City territory. It's another I formation for the Trojans, and it's going to be a handoff to Walker again to the outside. Once again, the blocking sets up, and he has another first down, this one all the way to the SCU 20. The next play would be an incomplete pass, so it leads to a 2nd and 10. Young will drop back to the pass, again going to the outside, caught by Grabsky, and he will have the first down to about the 5-yard line, a gain of 13 thanks to their tight end. Officially, he was ruled down at the 6-yard line. They come back in shotgun. Walker is the running back again. Young will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to try to take off here, runs to the outside, and then jukes out a defender and walks into the end zone. Touchdown USC. Well, I choked on the last offensive drive when we had a chance to make it a 2-score game, but now down by 3, we really need to put the offense back together. Hand off to Nelson, who will spin his way forward for a 3-yard carry to start the drive. Now on a 2nd and 7, Hayes from under center will drop back to the pass. We're going to throw this underneath, caught by Moore, and he will fight to the marker, and they give him the first down for a 7-yard play. On the following play, Keith Hayes would get a 3-yard run, so now a 2nd and 7 again. Hayes out of shotgun with a quick throw, caught by Stevens, and we will set up a 3rd and inches. This will most likely be the final play of the first quarter. We take the snap, hand off to Nelson. He gets the first down and more to the outside. He is brought down for a 9-yard gain into USC territory. That gives us a brand new set of downs to start the second quarter. We'll come out with an option play. Hayes will keep himself to the outside, runs into his own blocker. Why did Coleman cut back inside? That didn't make any sense. But it leads to another 2nd and 7 for the Triceratops. Hayes back in shotgun. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Donald Johnson, who makes that corner miss, and now Johnson up the sideline on the same kind of route that Orlando Holt scored on earlier. We do it again, this time from 43, and we take a 14-10 lead. USC will come out of their own 25-yard line to start their next drive. Young with a handoff to Walker to the outside, and that's going to be a loss of 2 in the backfield. All right, a solid start to the drive now. They come back out this time in an I formation. Young is going to hand it to Walker again, who goes up the middle, and this time gets some positive yards, has a 7-yard play to set up a 3rd and 5. We've already forced 1 3-and-out today. Can we do it again? Young comes out in shotgun from about his own 31-yard line. He will take the snap and looks to pass. A quick throw to the outside will find absolutely nobody, and they will punt it away. Stevens is going to get to field this punt. We already have 1 big return today. Can we get another one? Trying to use his speed to the outside, and we're at least across the 50-yard line for a 20-yard return. We begin in USC territory. Hayes will drop back to pass. We fire this over the middle, caught by Joel Taylor, who will make the catch all the way to about the 30-yard line. A new set of downs now for the Triceratops. Hayes will take the snap. It's an option to the outside. The blocking holds up, and Keith Hayes ends up with a first down run for a gain of 15 into the red zone. On the next play, we would give it to Joe Nelson for a 2-yard gain, setting up a 2nd and 8. Now Hayes back in shotgun. We'll drop back to the pass. We're going to throw this one to Nelson, who has to come back to make the catch, juking out defenders and gets close to the marker. They rule it a 3rd and 1. Now the question is, can the USC defense get a stop? On 3rd down, hands off to Nelson, who goes up the middle and gets the first down for a gain of 4, setting up a 1st and goal. Back in shotgun one more time. Hayes will take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the outside, caught by the running back. Touchdown, Joe Nelson. We make it 21-10. They will take over with 3:39 to play in the half. They do have all 3 timeouts. Young will drop back to the pass. Rolling to the outside. Now throws to the outside, caught by Walker, who makes the catch, stiff arms a couple people, and gets the first down for a 12-yard play. With the joys of live commentary, I feel like I screwed up the call on that last play, but either way, that was an insane play from their running back. 1st and 10. It's going to be an option to the outside, and Young gets swarmed and brought down for a loss of 1 by Jason Newby. Now that brings up a 2nd and 11. Back in shotgun. Young will drop back under pressure, goes to the outside, finds Maddox, and that sets up a 3rd and 4 for the Trojans. If they are not able to convert this, we will get the ball back with about 2 minutes to play in the half. On 3rd and 4, Young will drop back, looking to go downfield, dumps it off to Grabsky, who will not have the first down. 4th and 3, and I think their tight end just got injured on the play. I never actually told you guys the injury update on their running back. Their starter actually has a mild concussion and will miss the rest of today. So now they may also be without their best player on the team and their tight end. But Matt Stevens will get to field this one. Never mind, he muffs it and is picked up by Jason Newby. He gets a chance to do a punt return and is brought down immediately. Alright, there was already an update on their tight end. He just has a bruised shoulder and will be back today. So with 2 minutes to go and all 3 timeouts, now the SCU offense will take the field. I'm going to throw this one underneath, caught by Orlando Holt for a 5-yard play. Now we come out in a pistol set. We'll take the snap. It looks to go downfield again. We're going to Matt Stevens, who is wide open for a 17-yard reception. He did go out of bounds, so it stops the clock with 1:30 to play in the half. Now out of shotgun, we'll give this one to Nelson, and he'll juke his way up the middle for a first down run for a gain of 12. On the next play, we come back in shotgun again. Hayes will take the snap and a quick throw to the outside, but he's going to miss Joel Taylor, who was wide open. That stops the clock with 1:09 to play in the half. Hayes out of pistol. We'll drop back to pass again, and we're going to take off right up the middle, and Hayes will get brought down, getting the first down for a gain of 11. We are now officially under a minute to play here in the first half. Hayes will drop back to pass again, and we're going to throw to Joel Taylor, who gets hit by the defensive back, and it actually slowed him down. I honestly have no idea how that is not called pass interference, but whatever. 2nd and 10 with 43 seconds to go in the half. We'll drop back, and Hayes looking to buy some time here. We will finally... Okay, I screwed that up. I wanted to hit Orlando Holt, but I accidentally dove. So, yeah, he gave himself up. We'll go with that. But we have still not burned any timeouts. Hayes from under center will drop back. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Joel Taylor, who gets out of bounds for a gain of 14 and the first. Now just 15 seconds to go here in the first half. He comes out as the only one in the backfield. And we're going to throw this one to Josh Bain, who steps out of the 2-yard line but has an 18-yard reception. With just 11 seconds remaining in the half. In shotgun, we'll hand off to Nelson, who walks into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. And just a quick note, we get the ball to start the second half with a 28-10 lead. But we do have to play out the final 9 seconds of this half. They're going to come out in an I formation. Young takes the snap, hands off to Walker, who goes to the outside. The blocking kind of sets up, and he gets a 9-yard gain. They burn a timeout, so 4 seconds remaining. I honestly got kind of scared on that run because if he broken that final tackle, he might have been gone. But now on 2nd down, it looks like they're going to send everybody deep and just hope for a miracle. Young dances around the pocket, unloads this one deep downfield. That will be tipped around and fall incomplete, so we go to halftime up 28-10. Now to start the second half, we do get the ball like I was saying. Matt Stevens is back to return from the 5-yard line. Can we start this half with a massive return? Yes, we will. Stevens to the outside, down the sideline, across the 40, and he is finally brought down to the 35, a 60-yard return. That is definitely not how USC wanted to start this half. Out of shotgun, hands off to Nelson, who goes to the outside, and he'll get brought down for no gain. Now facing a 2nd and 10, we come back in shotgun. It'll be an option, and Hayes will get to keep it himself to the outside. Makes those 2 defenders miss, has the first down, and Keith Hayes all the way to the 15-yard line. We come out in shotgun again, now from inside the red zone, run the play action, and a wide open Josh Bain in the end zone. Touchdown, South City. We are up 35-10. Well, that is now 28 unanswered points from the South City Triceratops. Will USC's offense finally wake back up? They're going to start with a throw to the tight end for the first down. That's a gain of 14. Now Young back in shotgun again near the 40-yard line this time. He'll drop back, and we're bringing a blitz. He goes downfield to a wide open man into South City territory, brought down for a gain of 22. If USC wants to get back in this game, they are going to need to score quickly, and so far that's how their offense is operating. Young with a quick throw, caught by Walker. That's another first down for USC. This one a gain of 15. Now it's a pistol set for the Trojans. Young will take the snap and look to go downfield again. Lobbing over the middle, caught by Jackson for the first down, but he gets hammered on the play, but does have a 13-yard play. Now officially inside the red zone of the Triceratops. They come out in a pistol set. Young with a quick throw to the outside, caught by Hill, who was met immediately and brought down. That's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 now. They come out with a 5-wide set. He is the only one in the backfield. He motions Walker into the backfield, and now it's going to be a read option. Young to the outside. Don't know why you didn't cut upfield sooner. That's a loss of 1. It brings up a 3rd and 12 for the Trojans. Young out of shotgun will drop back, and he's looking to go downfield to the end zone. He finds Maddox. Touchdown, USC. But now the USC defense is going to need to get some stops to get their offense back in the game. 5:07 to play in the 3rd quarter with an option. Hayes to the outside, runs over one man and gets brought down for a gain of 4 to start the drive. Now we face a 2nd and 6 back in a pistol set. Hayes will take the snap, run the play action, and launches one deep downfield for Orlando Holt, and that one's going to fall incomplete, bringing up a possible 3 and out. Wanted to go for a shot play, and obviously it did not work. Hayes from under center will drop back. A quick throw to the outside. That one will be caught by Orlando Holt, and we get the first down to about the 45. They had a chance to get the offense off the field right there and failed. Now a 1st and 10. It's another option play. Hayes will keep himself, and he ends up with a 5-yard gain this time. Obviously, that now sets up a 2nd and 5. We're back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap. It's a counter play to Nelson, and that's going to get stopped to set up a 3rd and 2. He somehow got 3 yards on that. I won't lie, I didn't think he got anywhere close to 3 yards on that play. I was fully expecting a 3rd and 5. But now on 3rd and 2, we will take the snap and we give it back to our running back, and the blocking fails miserably as he gets hit in the backfield. They take over at about the 25-yard line. It's going to be a read option. Young will keep himself. There is nobody on that part of the field. He has a massive run into SCU territory and is finally chased down by Brett Lawson, but gets a 45-yard run to start the drive. USC trying to show they are not dead in this game just yet. Young will come back in a pistol set from the SCU 30. He takes the snap and will look to pass. Dance around the pocket a bit. Finally lets it go and finds his man. That's going to be caught for the first down. On the very next play, they would get a 4-yard run from their quarterback off an option. So now it's 2nd and 6 from about the 14. It's a handoff to Walker to the outside, but he is met in the backfield. That sets up a 3rd and 9. Under 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down, Young will drop back. It's going to be a screen to the outside, but there is no South City defenders on that side of the field, and Robin Walker will walk into the end zone. Touchdown USC. They have managed to make this an 11-point game right before the end of the 3rd quarter. Matt Stevens back to return this from the 5. And can we get another solid return from him? Yes, we will. Now up the sideline, makes a man miss, and is brought down near the 40. A 33-yard return. With just 10 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, this will be the final play of it. A handoff to Joe Nelson right up the middle, and we start this drive with a gain of 6, taking us to the final quarter of the game. That brings up a 2nd and 4. Hayes out of shotgun will drop back. We're going to go downfield to our tight end, caught by Moore into USC territory, brought down near the 35. Now we come out in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. Hayes will take the snap and looks to pass. We're going to fire this over the middle, caught by Donald Johnson for the first down, brought down near the 20. USC's defense desperately needs to come up with a play here. We'll take the snap out of shotgun. It's a counter play to Nelson, who goes up the middle, runs over a man, and has the first down for a gain of 11, making it a 1st and goal. At this point on the field, USC could still hold us to a field goal and keep it a 14-point game. But on 1st and goal, we will hand off to Nelson, who goes to the outside, cuts back in, and Joe Nelson will walk into the end zone, and we will take a 42 to 24 point lead. USC would begin this drive from their own 25-yard line and begin with a 1-yard pass to the running back. So now it's a 2nd and 9 from the 26, and Young will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Maddox, and they will face a 3rd and 5. Jumping into the USC drive, it is a 3rd and 5 from their own 30, a possible 3 and out here. Obviously needing to go downfield quick. Young will pump fake to the outside. Now looking to go deep downfield. He's under pressure, and he gets leveled on the play for a loss of 7. That was DJ Handy on the sack, and I'm a little surprised. Down by 18, they are actually punting this ball away. I fully expected them to go for it here, but they will punt it back to Matt Stevens. We're just going to call a fair catch at the 40. And obviously our goal on this drive is to chew as much clock as possible. We would start with a 2-yard run from Joe Nelson, so now on 2nd and 8, we'll go back to Nelson up the middle, and he will fight for the first down, and he gets it for a 10-yard run. Keeping it on the ground on the next play, we would get a 6-yard run, so now it's a 2nd and 4. Josh Coleman's in at running back, but Hayes will keep it on the option to the outside, makes a man miss, and Keith Hayes brought down for a 12-yard carry. On the next play, Nelson would get a 2-yard carry, so now it's a 2nd and 8. We go back to Joe Nelson to the outside, and he ends up with a first down run again. And that's going to take us to the end of this game. Your final score is 42 to 24. That's why I really said I was surprised that they were punting it away. There was a chance we would get the ball back and just not give it back to them, and that's exactly what we did, as we now are 11-0 on the season. Only one more regular season game to go. Quarterback Keith Hayes went 15 of 19 for 286, 4 touchdowns and 1 interception, which was just a dumb throw by me. Joe Nelson, 91 yards and 2 scores. Keith Hayes also ran for 75. Receiving, Orlando Holt, 3 for 102 in a score. Joe Nelson got a touchdown, Josh Bain got a touchdown, and Donald Johnson got a touchdown. Our true freshman middle linebacker Michael Hill leads the team in tackles with 6 today. We only got a couple sacks, one from DJ Handy, one from Jason Newby, and we got no interceptions. I honestly expected a bit more out of USC's quarterback Sidney Young. He went 18 of 23 for 174 and 2 touchdowns. He did lead the team in rushing though with 71 yards and a score, and then receiving, Maddox got a touchdown and Walker got a touchdown. Well, we apparently are not going to be the #1 team in the country anymore because I guess our win wasn't impressive enough, as Iowa took down a ranked Michigan and Syracuse took down a ranked Florida State. So now Syracuse is the #1 team in the college football playoffs, Iowa is 2, and we are 3. We are #2 in the coaches poll, which is why they still have a 2 beside our name. I really wish they didn't have that. But either way, we're down to #3, but we are still in great position to make the playoffs, obviously. But now moving on to our final regular season game of the series, we get to take on the 7-4 Florida Gators, who are coming off of a loss because they were number 18 before we got into this week. But that'll be in the next episode when we see if we can complete a perfect regular season.